Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel again. So, I'm out here today, man. I'm out here riding on this old four-wheeler, my Arctic Cat 650. There's some trails behind the subdivision where I live that pretty much, this place is like, I don't know, 20, 30 acres of just undeveloped land that's owned by the county. They use it for flood control, but what it really ends up being essentially is just like a big ATV park for anybody who owns an ATV and lives in the area. But so we come out here and ride from time to time. It's been a while since I've been out here, but I'm on vacation right now for the winter break, so I'm taking advantage of the extra time I got on my hands. But pulled out the Arctic Cat. It's a 2007 Arctic Cat 650. I bought it used. Nothing real fancy about it, but you know, it gets the job done. I had pretty much a restoration job because when I bought it, it needed work, and I got a real good deal on it. Spent some money on it, got it painted, did a couple of things to it, and now it runs and drives like a champ. It's been completely overhauled, pretty much a brand new engine. Custom paint job, with the signature red and black, of course. And yeah, but it's cleaned. I mean, all this stuff, we replaced all this stuff, man. I mean, these switches, all this stuff is new. This instrument cluster is brand new. That's new. I mean, I could go on and on and on. There's countless things that we replaced in this thing just to get it back to its former glory. But now I can enjoy it. This spot where I'm standing right now, if you can believe it or not, I want to say less than 2 years ago, this literally used to be a lake. So if you look over there across, you'll see a body of water over there. There was a lake over there, and then there was a lake where I'm standing. I don't know how deep this lake was, but I know it was a lake. I guess you probably wouldn't even really consider it a lake. I guess it's more like a pond, but still, it's big. It was big. Just as big as the one that's over there. I mean, that one is pretty big, if you can see. But this one that I'm standing on now, it was pretty big also. They're about about the same size, maybe a little bit less than the other one, but they filled it in completely. So I'm literally standing in what would have been the pond at first, which is kind of weird. So this is like really a place of zen for me, because anytime I got something on my mind, or I'm thinking about something, I'm contemplating a decision, or just need to get out and clear my mind, let off some steam. This is a great a great place for me to do that, man. I mean, just look at this place, man. I mean, like if you're somebody who enjoys outdoors, enjoys being in the wilderness and whatnot, I mean, this is like, this is as close to heaven as it gets. I mean, you got all this over here, over my shoulder here, to play in if you're an ATV guy. And if you look over my shoulder here, there's a wooded area over here with all kinds of stuff that you can hike and explore and see different stuff. And I mean, it's really crazy that this place is like tucked in between like 2 or 3 subdivisions, and you wouldn't even, unless you knew it was back here, you would never know it was back here. I mean, the average person passing by these houses in these subdivisions, they would never know this was back here. And so, I mean, it's like our little recreation park, man. I mean, like I said, it's like a little ATV park, nature preserve, all the above. But I love it, man. I enjoy it. And this thing here, man, they dug this out even deeper. This used to be, this wasn't this big at first. It was big, but it wasn't this big. And in fact, it wasn't as deep either. But they've come out here and they've dug this thing. It's probably twice as deep as it once was. And the ideal, this is supposed to hold flood water, so or runoff water. So whenever we get a heavy rain in the neighborhoods, they get a lot of rain, the water goes into the drains and then it collects here. Yeah. This old girl, she's holding up pretty good, man. I mean, for what I paid for it, I mean, this is a really, really good bike. And I probably invested more in it than I probably should have. I think at this point I've definitely invested more than I actually paid for it. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Because, I mean, these Arctic Cats, man, they're really, really solid four-wheelers, and they last a long time. So even though this is an older one, this is like, I think, a 07 model. Even though it's an older one, I mean, it should last me another 20 years as long as I maintain it, do all the proper maintenance and whatnot, and, you know, don't dog it out, you know, drive, you know, reckless with it. I think it should last me for a long time. Hopefully I'll pass it down to my kids so they can enjoy it. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. Had a nice little ride, man. I'm ready to take this thing back to the house. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that content. You know, a little different from what I normally do, but you know, I just want to show you guys another part of my my life that other things I enjoy besides the car. So do me a favor, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to tap that like button on your way out. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.